Hey WILDR folks, this is an 8-minute plyometric session. Now I want you to already be warm before coming into this, but our first minute is going to be just continuing to grease the wheels and get warm. Then we're gonna get into jumping session time. I'm super excited about this and happy that you're doing it with me. All right, without further ado, let's get rocking and rolling. So our first minute here is going to be getting warm, and we're gonna do that through some squats. So I want your feet underneath your shoulders. I want you to reach down with 2 hands towards the ground. You're gonna go as deep as feels comfortable for you. Then you're gonna press up onto your tippiest of tiptoes. You should feel the calves there. So good, into that squat and then pushing up. Now, as we squat, let's get the best squat we've ever had. We want to be kind of trying to turn our feet into the ground like you're putting out a cigarette, but your feet aren't moving. That's gonna create tension. And everyone's squat position is going to be different. For some people, they're gonna prefer a sumo variety, really opening up the hips. Other folks are gonna love feet straight ahead, close together. Now, a common misconception is that your squat position is entirely just due to your hip and calf mobility. And although those play a huge role, part of what your squat looks like is gonna be kind of determined by your anatomy. So how long are your femurs? What does your hip socket actually look like? All of those things are gonna change what your squat looks like. The important thing here is that we aren't dive bombing our squat, so we're not just coming down hard into that squat position. We wanna be able to pause at any time during our squat, and we want to be using our muscles to support our joints. All right, we're gonna take this a little lateral just to make sure that we're warmed up every which way we can be. So I want you to take your feet out a little wider now. We're gonna go touching one foot, a Cossack squat variety, and then pushing up onto the toe. Good, taking time to pause when we reach that top position and in our lowest or bottom position as well. Good, second side with these, reaching towards that foot. Now, if you're not at full depth with this, that is completely fine. For plyometrics, we wanna be moving through a range of motion where we feel very confident. And then as we continue to do these over the weeks, we might find that we can go deeper. One more, good. Okay, let's get ready for our first minute of plyos. Every 15 seconds, we're gonna be doing a pause jump onto tiptoes. So what that looks like is we're going to be coming down into our deep squat. So for you, that could be here. For some people, that'll be super low. From there, we are going to come up onto our tiptoes so fast that we jump off the ground a little bit. So it'll look like this, sinking down, pausing, coming up so quick that we kind of come onto our tiptoes and a little jump happens. We're gonna be starting that in 8 seconds. We're gonna be doing 2 every 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Moving down, pause, up, good. Down, pause, up, nice. Now we shake it out and we wait until the next 15 seconds comes along. 3, 2, 1. Down, up, down, up. Nice. So now if you're feeling any twinges or tweaks here, that's an indication that you need to stop, do a little bit more warm up on the joint or area, and then come back and finish these. And go for it. And up, down, up. Good, we have one more set of these. And let's go for it. Down, up, nice. Down, up, good. As you get better at this, think about increasing that height. We're gonna be doing skater jumps next, starting in 3, 2, 1. Small jump to the side and pause. Good, so we'll be doing one of those every 15 seconds, starting on the second side this time. When you're feeling good, I want you to really try and do a 45. So you're trying to get height as well as distance, and go for it. Switch, nice, good. Now, the upward portion of our movement is called concentric, the downward is eccentric, and then we've got that turnaround time. And go for it. And that turnaround time for today, we're trying to make that really short for these skater jumps. So you're trying to be powerful for them as you jump to the side. Starting again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, starting on the next 30 seconds, we are going to go into our clock two-footed jump. So I want you with 2 feet, and you're gonna jump forward, sideways, back, and to the other side. All right, we're gonna start up with these. Those feet are gonna be evenly spaced. Chest is tall in 3, 2, 1. Forward, sideways, back, sideways. Just do the 2 things the whole time. Okay, I'll do that after. All right, and we're gonna be doing that again. Forward, sideways, back, and to the other side in 3, 2, 1. Forward, sideways, back, sideways. Awesome. So as you're doing this, you really wanna pay attention to if your joints are stacked and if your movement feels smooth and clean. We're gonna be doing another one when the clock is at 30 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1. Forward, sideways, back, sideways. Awesome. And last one coming up in 3, 2, 1. Forward, sideways, back, sideways. Awesome. All right, we're gonna be doing the same thing for the next 2 minutes, except we get to take this to one leg. So if you want, you can draw a box on the ground. I have a couple here for my classes. Or you can just imagine the box. I do find having the actual lines on the ground make you want to be way more precise with your movements. But we're gonna start in 3 seconds. So it's a single leg hop, going forwards to the side and all the way around, starting now. So small hops to start. Good. You could also have one spot on the ground that you are trying to get to each time. We're gonna start up in 30 seconds. I want you to pay attention to your mechanics for this one. So this is a really good opportunity to film yourself doing this. It's not a vanity thing. It's a really good coach. We have these coaches in our pockets, our phones now. And so if you video what you're doing, you can take a look. And you wanna make sure your knee's not coming in excessively, that you're not hunching through the chest. All right, let's do another set. Forward, sideways, back, sideways. You can also take a look at the magnitude of your movement to each direction. See if those are equal. We're gonna be doing our second side for these next 2 ones. So probably your non-dominant side, definitely my non-dominant side, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Forward, sideways, back, sideways. And if you laugh a little, it's a good thing. These are supposed to be super fun. All right, we're gonna be starting up our last one in 10 seconds here, aiming to make each one better than the last. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Forward, sideways, backwards, sideways. Whew. I got a little sideways on that one. That was good. All right, take it out, and we're gonna go on to our next exercise. And we're gonna finish up here with some split squats for height. So you're gonna go 1 foot forward. We're gonna tuck the back knee down. and then just go see how high we can jump here. We can either use our arms or we can keep our hands on our hips. I'm gonna keep my hands on my hips here. So get that stance. You should feel comfortable tucking down the hips, and we're gonna jump and then land with quietness and precision. Let's go for it again. Good. And then we're gonna switch sides, and we'll start that next one up in 3, 2, 1. Duck, jump. Good. And last one, duck, jump. Awesome. All right. I hope you're feeling plyometric. That was a fun 8-minute session. Putting these into your workouts is going to really help with boring things, I guess, like bone density and tendon strength and general power creation, which is something we want to use so we don't lose. So I hope that this session was a fun example of some of the things you can do and a good introduction to plyometrics for you. Have a wilder week, and we'll talk to you guys soon.